The following is an Ellwood City Sports production.
Two to the right. Quick pass out there to Dom Ho. He gets up to 50-yard lines. He's got blockers down. He goes, makes a man miss. He's got the first down. Does a little wiggle all the way. He's still on his feet. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Hand off to Partridge. Tucks it in the left hand. He's up the left side. And he's going to go all the way. At the 10, the 5. Touchdown! 4th and 15. It's all down to this. Back to pass. Give and chase. Throws it out there, and he's hit. He's short of the line again. He's short of the line again.
Free kick. Nice header by Houston and Oaks. But taken there by Huth.
Shot on net.
And it's a goal!
Puts it up, and down it goes. That's the game! Playoff win for the Wolverines. Inbound to Caleb serving. Yes! It's gone! Shoots it. It's over! The boy is over! The Wolverines win!
Left side field, chasing his left fielder. It's going to go all the way out of the ballpark. A home run. Contact there, deep, sending back the center fielder up to the fence line. A base hit there for Luke Raleigh. She will turn and go to third on the triple. Good afternoon, Ellwood City sports fans. Welcome into Sanders Field here in Ewing Park Sports Complex, Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, as we bring you live coverage of today's matchup. It may be March Madness season, but that can mean multiple things as we bring you live coverage. It's high school baseball. WPIL Spring Sports is underway as we have our first day of games. The first day to play was today, and I tell you what, folks, we have a good one here. It's your Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the Chartiers-Houston Buccaneers. No, not those Bucks, the other Buccaneers. Brad Windhorst alongside Keith Keller on the call here for Ellwood City Sports. It's going to be an interesting day in many different ways. We'll talk about the field first, folks. A balmy, beautiful, windy day of at least 20 miles per hour. So if you hit something to center field, it may end up at the end of the game. And we'll see where this one heads, folks. It's a great one and a great opportunity for both these teams to kind of get things underway. We had a little bit of weather at the beginning of the week, but the field, for the most part, looks pretty darn good. So we're ready to go here. A temperature of 55 degrees here from Sanders Field. Again, folks, you can catch us on our website, www.ecwolverines.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whole works. On YouTube as well, just search Ellwood City Wolverines. We'll have all the coverage, and we also have coverage on Game Changer as well. So multiple places, multiple locations that you can check this out. You can also see all the stats during the live streams across the board. On your screen now is the standings. Obviously, this being the first games, these are all non-section games for a couple of days. Ellwood does play back here at Sanders Field next Tuesday, but we'll talk about the schedule here in a bit. On your screen, same standings and same section as last year. This is the second year of that rotation. You got Beaver Falls, Ellwood City, Mohawk, Quaker Valley, Riverside, and Stowe Rocks. And there's a lot of turnover, a lot of seniors for specifically Quaker Valley and Riverside that graduated last year. With that being said, Ellwood, one of the most experienced. In fact, I think it's the second most returning starters and seniors on a WPIL baseball team this season. Those numbers obviously based upon the preseason rankings here. And Keith, we'll bring you in on the broadcast here. Let's talk a little bit about baseball here for Ellwood. let's talk about preseason baseball. I don't know if you saw them or not, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Trib, as well as Beaver County Times, every single one putting Ellwood in the 3 spot, top 5 team, number 3 behind Avonworth and South Park.
I would agree with that. I mean, there's a lot of promise here in this team, a lot of expectations on their side as well. With Nate Kennedy on the mound today, last year he had a 4.06 ERA with 8 wins and 3 losses and 70 2/3 innings pitched. Jordan Keller, seasoned catcher behind the mound, still up the middle, but looking pretty strong with Biondi and Lake. Mills and Nardone at the corners, and a pretty strong outfield as well, who's going to be busy today.
As we get officially underway here, 4:30 start time. It's going to be a ball outside for ball 1. On the mound for the Wolverines, that's going to be number 5, Nate Kennedy. Kennedy had a good start last season coming in for the Wolverines. That one hit real hard and good contact by the first batter for the Buccaneers. Goes over the right field head. That's going to be Jake Biscup in right field. That's going to be a double line drive high fly ball to right field on the second pitch.
You can expect a lot of those hits today going to right field with Nate Kennedy relying a lot more on his slider and off-speed pitches to keep the batters off balance. He will start out with a fastball every now and again, but keep an eye on his slider today. The reason why that pitch went to right field.
Yeah, and that starting batter there for the Buccaneers was number 6, the center fielder, Aaron Walsh. A good double right off the bat. So up next for the Buccaneers, looking to bunt, get the small ball going there. Yes, he did go, so that'll be strike 1. That is JJ, or Julius Livingston, one of the individuals here to be kind of followed. Buccaneers are going to have 3 players that were in the preseason players to watch for Pittsburgh Post-Gazette as well as the Trib. Second attempt here, fouled right back through the middle here off the netting, so quickly behind 0-2 is Livingston, looking probably, we assume, to swing the ball. Chartiers-Houston here, coming in from last season, a 7-10 overall record, 4-8 in section. They had a 4-way split. If you want to talk about some kind of factoid, there was like a 4-way split in that group of section, and they were the ones that had the head-to-head advantage. So they made playoffs as the 4th seed from the section for 2A baseball. They went and faced Shenango Wildcats in the opening round last year of the playoffs. And the book on this team is they can hit and they can also pitch. Very similar concept. A lot of Ellwood's opponents from last year, a 1-0 loss to Shenango is how they went down in the first round. Is a called third strike by Kennedy. Yeah.
There's that slider right on the inside corner there. It's a nice play.
Yeah, nice pitching here to kind of bounce back. You kind of give up that initial double, and obviously with about 20-mile-an-hour winds, that one definitely was aided by the wind, but good bounce back to get the first out of today's game. Wow, first pitch swinging there, swinging a miss by the batter, and that is number 1, the shortstop, Brady Goraldson. Call him Goldredson, my apologies. It's a win. Obviously picking up here. Blowing in from left to right, so anything hit to the left side is going to go to the right. Swing and miss again.
There's that changeup right there, Brad.
Yep.
Keep the batter off balance. Something that these kids are going to have to do today is try to keep the ball on the ground, keep the ball elevated just a little bit with line drives just to try to keep the wind out of play. I know they were practicing on that the other day in the gym.
It's an 0-2 pitch here from one of the 10 seniors on this team, Nate Kennedy, and getting a little bit of an eye test here, waiting to get the right pitch. Runner goes there from second. That one's fouled out of play, and that will be the first ball, and that one, that one's in the river. I should say crick, I guess, the Connequenessing. Yeah, that one went past the DearJohnRental.com storage unit here. So that was out of the parking lot. 0-2 count once again here. Runner at second. He did go last time the pitch was tossed, and time called there and granted for Brady there.
Something we need to see better from last year is the pitchers controlling the base runners a little bit better. We need to see these pitchers stepping off, keeping the runners honest, and maybe even having a pitch out here would be a good call.
Here is that pitch. Off-speed pitch outside, swing and a miss, strike 3. So good pitching there from, once again, Kennedy.
Next up for the Buccaneers, catcher, number 2, Dominic Kumer.
So that'll bring up number 2, the catcher, Dominic Kumer. He played in all 17 games last season as I want to say, a freshman. I do have that roster floating around here, but didn't get an official roster for the Buccaneers, but we kind of spliced something together. That first pitch there is outside for ball 1. A little bit of a change of pace there by Kennedy. That one comes right down through the middle. Cold strike makes it count 1-1. That one just missing up high and inside. Thought it maybe would bend back. Make the count 2-1 in favor of the batter here. Once again, Dominic Kumer. One of the battery positions at catcher here for the Bucks. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one catches the outside edge. Cold strike once again.
Another nice slider by Kennedy.
Yeah, he's definitely catching that outside edge and painting it pretty well on that outside.
I'll be keeping an eye on the middle infield here. They do a lot of pinching, a lot of keep trying to hold the base runner, but again, that's taken away from the routine ground balls that are right in the hole, and we've seen that against Ambridge in their initial scrimmage the other day. A lot of routine ground balls getting through the left and right side due to the pinching and them having to run towards their left or their right. And that's where that pitcher comes into play, stepping off, keeping the runner honest.
Let's see what we get here on the 2-2 pitch. With 2 outs here, runner at second. That one up high, so we're going to get a full count here, the first one of the season for Kennedy on the mound.
I would have went back to the breaking ball on that pitch, Brad. I mean, it's working for him. He's hitting the zone. It's pretty consistent right now, and these kids are pretty off balance. I wouldn't give him anything to hit.
Yep, so far they've been swinging at an outside pitch. Here it comes.
There it is again, right
Just
there.
catches it, yep, and that'll be another strikeout for Nate Kennedy. That'll end the top of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Scoreless here from Sandersfield. Got to say it right here. All right, folks, welcome back here to Sanders Field. Top of the first inning went like this. It was a double with the first batter, Aaron Walsh, and right after that, Nate Kennedy comes back and battles, gets a bunch of strikeouts, and finishes it off. They'll finish at the spot of 5th in the batting lineup for the Buccaneers next half inning. We head to the bottom of the first here, and big opportunity here for the Wolverines to get things rolling in favor. The last time these two teams played actually was this week. It was the scrimmages. Ellwood City played Ambridge at Ambridge, lost 4-2. They gave up 4 runs in the first inning basically, and they came back to score 2, but fell on the end of that one scrimmage. And then the Chartiers-Houston Buccaneers in the maroon and gold trim jerseys. They played Freedom and lost, unfortunately, 13-1. Granted, they are scrimmages, so to each their own. All right, so leading us off here for the Wolverines to start the season, that will be number 25, the right fielder today, Jake Biskup.
It was Jake Biskup with a 310 average last year, 18 RBIs, 4 doubles, and he is prone to get hit by a pitch, so perfect leadoff man.
You read the chart perfectly. What was it, 19? I think it was 19 hit by pitch, I believe.
That is correct.
Wow.
19 hit by pitches, and really good on the base pass as well. 14 stolen bases. Good on the base paths, good hustle. You definitely got to start something out here at the top of our lineup.
And traditionally plays that left field, but today with the wind and that, with him being the experienced one on the outside edges, he's playing right field. That one fouled back. He'll fall in the hole here, 0-2.
I would look for another breaking ball here. That one hung a little bit, though.
Yep. You can see the wind picking up here, folks. You can see it on the back of the jersey for Biskup at 2-5. Kind of sometimes turning into 1-5. So here's the 0-2 count. That one right off of the hands
Hit
of
by
Biskup.
pitch on cue. Let's add to that total.
Oh,
Attaboy,
man.
Jake.
Oh, my. Pretty much nailed it. The pitcher there for the Buccaneers, that's number 14. That is Brady Robaugh. And I believe, yes, he did. He pitched in that game against Shenango and held Shenango in check. 1-0 loss there last season. But this Brady Robaugh is known to kind of be a decisive or deceiving pitcher on the mound.
Back pick.
Yep.
That was a good throw. Gino Biondi moving up in the lineup from last year. He hit a solid in the 7-hole. I want to say he hit somewhere in the 400s last year. Actually, it's right here. He had a 356 average, 16 for 45 with 13 RBIs. I think this is a well-deserved move up the batting lineup here.
There's a pitch there. Swing down in the dirt. Throw down. Plenty
Perfect
of
throw.
time. Wow. Yep, they're going to say he's out officially there
Well,
at second.
They're going to give that call 100% of the time. Ball beat the runner by a mile.
Yep.
Even though the tag seemed to be a little high, right around the chest. It may have gotten under it, but Biondi protecting the runner there with a swing just to try to throw the catcher off. 0-2 count on Biondi. Or 1-1, excuse me. Nice curveball.
So I'll make the count 1-2 here after that pitch outside, kind of pick attempt at first, and then the stolen base, and then caught stealing there. Little punch there. This could be trouble with Biondi with the speed. Yes, it'll go down. Now the question is whether or not we want to score it. I like the speed. I think he was going to beat it out.
I think he would have beat it out too. Let's give him a single on
Yeah.
that one. It's early in the year.
It's early in the year. I'm all for it.
Wolverines catcher number 4, Jordan Keller.
So up next for the Wolverines with the one out and the runner at first being Biondi. That'll be number 4. Got to change the number here because of the pinstripes. Number 4, Jordan Keller, the catcher for the Wolverines. Kind of leading the team in most, if not almost all, of the batting categories across the board.
Jordan Keller, one of the 10 seniors, hit 372 last year with 47 RBIs, 12 doubles, and 4 home runs.
Pitch there down the dirt and gets past the catcher, so that'll put Biondi now at second. And big opportunity here in the early going with just one out for the Wolverines.
0-2 count. You don't want to get beat away here. And I would probably look for another off-speed pitch here. That's the only thing that's pretty much hit the strike zone. Biondi with a decent lead at second.
Keller will hit for power. In his career, he's hit 4 home runs, and we've seen a couple of them last year here at Sanders Field. That one outside again. Good defensive battle there by the catcher.
I can see Keller having a take here with Relay coming up behind him. Jordan Keller going to be going to Fairmont State University in the fall to continue his baseball career.
Always nice to see the Wolverines kind of continuing that athletic prowess. You've seen the past couple years in all sports for that matter. Pitch there, that one's going to drop low. It will be called on the bottom of the strike zone. Makes the count now 3-1.
That athletic prowess is right behind him, too, with Aaron Lake headed to the University of Pittsburgh.
And if you have not heard what he's done on the mound, folks, we tell you, look up the stats, and you will see that if you go to the preseason rankings and Trib, PPG, you'll see his name. He's featured decent amount of times there with that ERA. Last year, under .54.
There's a
contact
base
up
hit.
the middle.
That's going to score a run, folks.
Yep. That's big by Jordan Keller, and played it simple. Didn't have to hit it too hard or high. He just hit it straight where it came from, and that's a RBI single. That'll make the score now 1-0 in favor of the Wolverines.
That's a Coach Chris Biondi special there. That's why they were working that, hitting those line drives back up the middle at the cage. That must have paid off dividends there. Sat on that breaking ball and hit it right back up the middle, exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm expecting Keller to be a little bit aggressive on the base pass with the last couple wild pitches at the last at bat with Biondi. Excuse me, with Keller. Hats are blowing everywhere. The first baseman in the dugout. Like I said earlier, Aaron Lake, and well-deserved.
Pitch outside for ball 1.
Huge lead by Keller. Last year, Lake hit 284, 54 RBIs, 11 doubles, 3 home runs on his career. He's not pitching today, but his ERA last year was 2.4 over 61 in the third.
That's his career number.
Excuse me, career average.
Yeah.
Career ERA, even better.
Contact again. This one, though, bending. Oh, boy, it's going to
There
catch
it
the
goes,
center fielder.
over the head. There's the wind.
Yep. And that'll go down as a double, and that'll put Keller in third. So second and third with just one out here, and a good start from that third and fourth batter. Again, started with the speed of Gino Biondi, and the power hitting has picked it right back up.
That was another breaking ball right there that stayed up in the zone, and Lake made him pay for it. Hit it right back up the middle. Again, the wind playing a huge factor in this. With no wind, I'd say both those fly balls, one from Biscup and right there from Lake, I think they both would have been outs.
Pitch outside again, gets out of the glove of the catcher, and that'll play another run. Keller is safe. And just like that, it'll quickly make it now 2-0. And on top of it, Lake will advance to third.
Cam Mills hit 333 with 20 RBIs, 5 doubles in 21 games last year as a freshman. Had a solid year as well on the old football field for the Wolverines.
So 2-0 pitch here. Swing and a miss there on the one dropping down the bottom of the zone into the dirt area.
That was a fastball there by Robaugh down in the zone.
I think after good contact, 2 or 3 batters in a row, he may wanted to keep it low and try to get the ground ball potentially. That one misses again. Now makes the count 3-1. So big opportunity here for Mills.
Anything on the outside, they got to go to right field. Big cut. Just missed it.
He was setting up for that one for sure. So I'll make the count full here. What a great 3-4-5 power hitting lineup here for the Wolverines. We got Keller, Lake, and Mills back to back to back. That one drops, just misses. And that'll put Mills at first. So now first and third was still with 1 out.
Next up for the Wolverines is pitcher number 5, Nate Kennedy.
So that'll bring up now the pitcher, taking on his counterpart here. That'll be Nate Kennedy, number 5. He'll switch between pitcher and shortstop. Every once in a while, he'll slide to second as well. First pitch there, down low for ball 1.
I don't expect to see Mills go. He may go, but Coomer with a nice arm on the throw out there of Biscup early on in this inning.
That's a win, boys, once again. Oh, my. They said 20-mile-an-hour winds. This feels more like 40. We were talking about it pregame, or I was at least thinking it, and I was kind of hoping. I want to make sure this press box stays. So you can always feel it lifting just a tad bit. 1-0 pitch from Robaugh. Contact there by Kennedy, but it's fouled off backwards.
Off the handle. That pitch was inside a little bit. I'd send Mills here.
Again, folks, a non-section game here. Just let him ride and see what can happen. And sometimes you create chaos. Things happen. Contact back up the middle, and here you go. Here's a routine double play possibility. Throw to first in time. Does he stay? No, he does not. Foot is off the bag, so that will plate the run and keep Wolverines in business, albeit there was the out at second.
That was a good effort by the first baseman to try to hold the bag.
Batting seventh for the Wolverines, center fielder, number 1, Michael Cuevas.
If they do go hit and run here, if they would have went hit and run, that would have maybe taken away the double pay possibility last at bat.
Now running for the
Dom
Wolverines,
Hogue, pinch running.
Dom Hogue.
Courtesy runner, excuse me. Courtesy runner for the pitcher.
All about the technicalities. So that'll make the score 3-0 here. 3 hits for the Wolverines. Still an opportunity here, as that will bring up number 1, Michael Cuevas. Off speed there. Swing and a miss on the first pitch.
Cuevas hit 242 with 15 RBIs and 3 doubles. A lot of speed with Michael. A lot of speed. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a bunt here.
There it is. Good call. We'll see if he can get there in time. Throw to first. Does make it and keeps the foot on the bag. So that'll end the first inning. After 1, folks, Wolverines up 3-0 on the Buccaneers. All right, folks, welcome back here to Sanders Field. 3-0 lead after the first inning. Wolverines getting 3 the easy hard way, shall we say. Good hitting, good contact there by the Wolverines. Back-to-back hits there, and a little bit of help from the wind kind of puts them up 3-0 in the early going. First pitch there outside for ball 1.
Good bit outside there, at least a foot off the plate. Keller trying to bring it back into the zone.
Went and said pitch totals there for Kennedy. What was it?
17 pitches. That was 18 right there.
Yep. Catches that outside corner, evens it back up 1-1. At the plate here is number 15, that being Parker Riggle. right fielder for the Bucks. Pitch outside. This is, again, so far everything has been on the outside edge. Obviously, with the lefty, it kind of changes things up here a little bit.
And if the ump's giving you the call, might as well stick to it. Both those pitches well outside, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one up and out as well. So first time that we see Kennedy fall behind by 2 pitches. It's now 3-1 here. Come in inside, maybe jam him here.
There it was.
Yep.
Came back over the plate.
Yep. So I'll make the count full here. 3-2 as the wind picks up yet again. That flag has done a little bit of everything. It's right now blowing in to from the left to right field.
I'd go change up here.
Pitch there, called strike. What a call there to help out Kennedy, and he gets through the first batter here with 1 out.
Fastball on the outside corner, living on the outside there in that at bat.
Batting sixth for the Buccaneers, second baseman, number 4, Josh Hawkins.
So just like that, we've seen 5 batters basically, or sorry, 4 batters. No, 5 or 6 batters. We've got 4 strikeouts by Kennedy as that pitch, wow. Staying in there.
Unfazed, the third base coach. Right off the shin. He must play hockey.
I want to say that was Coach. He played for the Buccaneers in the past. I did have it written down somewhere, but I think he was a Washington and Jefferson product back in the day. That one fouled the other way now. A little bit late on that one. Makes the count quickly now 0-2 in favor of the Wolverines.
Great sequencing here from Kennedy and Keller. Actually, from battling back from 3-1 down on the last at bat to come back here, get a 0-2 here, I'd go outside slider, see if he chases.
Looks like they're sitting outside.
There's
there
the
it
slider.
is.
Oh, it did not get the call. Yep. Oh, that was a lot closer than I.
Yeah, and then give
Keller
credit
asking the up where that one was at.
Give credit there to Josh Hawkins holding back and not trying to punch that one out.
Right.
Thought that was the one as well, and now it evens it back 2-2.
Little up.
Yep.
I go right back to it. There
He
it is.
does, and it works. Strike 3 once again. The 5th strikeout, punch out for Kennedy now.
Next up for the Buccaneers.
So up next for the Buccaneers, that'll be number 22, the left fielder. That is Luke Barish.
That's great sequencing between fastball and slider. You're seeing that tunneling right there. You see that pitch coming in the same way, then all of a sudden just breaking off the plate.
Looks like a 1-2-3 inning possibility.
Very routine. Nice play.
Yep, throw to first in time. Looks good here for the Wolverines. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Still a 3-0 lead for Ellwood City. All right, folks, welcome back here to Sanders Field as we head to bottom of the second. Up at the plate is number 10, the DH here, Jordan Boker. He is DHing for the first baseman, that being Carlo Nardone, as he takes a little bit of time there as the wind picks up yet again. As we get ready to go here, Wolverines up 3-0. Looking to add to it. First pitch called strike there, down low in the zone.
Jordan Boker, another one of those 10 seniors on this team. 250 average, 5 RBIs, 464 on base percentage.
He's got a decent role coming off of the bench, and today, with this being a non-section here, kind of feature him, see what you got, and see if he can get some hitting. I will say that naturally his forte is hitting, and there you go. Good contact. Oh, that's going to be trouble. Oh, my.
Called a catch. Looked like it may have hit the ground there.
Yeah, that was close, but give credit to Barish. That one went left and right, and then it dropped real quick and caught him almost off guard. So now I'll bring up number 7, the bottom of the lineup here. That's left fielder, number 7, Anthony Barbario. Again, left field and right field kind of flip-flop today because of the wind. As that pitch is down low.
Barbario, through 27 games throughout his career, hit .444 with a 643 OBP. On base percentage for that acronym out there. Headed to RMU in the fall.
The Colonials. One-oh pitch here. My goodness, this wind.
Really screwing up the pace of this game.
Yep.
Baseball wasn't slow enough, folks.
Time officially called there. Wow. Folks, the wind has picked up, and something shifted down below in the press box. That's for sure. This may relocate a couple nails and a couple 2x4s.
We could be calling this game from Nico's by the time this is done.
Or your driveway.
Or my driveway, one of the two.
1-0 count. That one there somehow finds a way to drop in and didn't bend to the right.
I'll tell you what, Robaugh's breaking ball really working well today.
Yep. Picks up pace here a little bit.
There it is again.
Yep, foul out to the right, and that makes the count now 1-2 favor the pitcher, Robaugh.
The only person not moving in this one is that statue of a head coach, Chris Wise, at third base. Just anchored.
Yep, they're going to call a called third strike down at the bottom of the zone. Wolverine fans not too happy about that one, but it is what it is. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Robaugh's breaking ball has a lot of late break. It tends to bite a lot later in the as it's traveling towards home. They're maybe throwing the hitters off a little bit.
So we'll head to the top of the lineup yet again here, and that'll be number 25, Jake Biskup. First pitch down low, ball one, and we talked about it. Came into the play in his career. He has been hit 19 times, and now he officially can make it 20. Hit by pitch in that first inning.
Jake headed to CCAC in the fall to continue his baseball career. Congratulations to him.
It's a big pickup there, and another one of those all-around kind of do a little bit of everything here. It's going to be a tough play. Throw to first in time, but offline, so that'll go down as an error on third baseman as Biscuit will turn to second, and he'll be plated there, and the ball still has not been brought in 100%, and now we'll officially call it in there. So that'll put Biskup at second with 2 outs, and yet again, another opportunity here for the Wolverines to kind of capitalize on a mistake by the Buccaneers.
Wolverines second baseman, number 2, Gino Biondi.
That was a great play by the third baseman going to his left, but the speed of Biskup really made him rush that throw, I think, and pulled the first baseman off the bag, causing a wild throw.
First pitch there, down low for ball one. Up at the plate is number 2, Gino Biondi, 1 for 1 today. One of the 3 hits here for the Wolverines. outside back-to-back batters where Roball falls behind 2-0.
Just need Gino to do Gino things here. Just put the bat on the ball like he did last year and find a hole.
You got back-to-back players with speed here, so anything in the infield could be trouble for sure. And you don't necessarily want to pitch around Biondi as well, because after that you got to deal with Keller, Lake, and Mills. That's the local insurance company here that's going to be sponsored by all three.
The law firm of Keller, Lake, and Mills.
Somehow we can make a combination of KG, LG, and all that. That pitch there catches the ball in the zone. So I'll keep Roball alive here, 3-1. Chartiers-Houston, a pretty decent drive all the way down from Houston, PA. If you didn't know that, that's where Chartiers-Houston is. About an hour south of here, about 10, 15 minutes outside of Washington, PA.
Right near the Meadows.
Yeah, exactly right beside the Meadows.
That's a walk for Biondi.
Yeah, that was a ball 4 there. And that'll put Biondi at first now. So first and second with speed, and then you got Keller. All it takes is a punch out here, and that could be 2 runs quickly possible here for the Wolverines.
Definitely don't want to do too much. You're pinching, maybe find a hole on the right side, take those outside pitches, and drive them to right field. And with the wind, it could be trouble.
There's that pinch. Start us off once again. Ball called, so 3 batters in a row where Roball falls behind 1-0. Drops low and gets trouble here for the catcher. Throw down to third. That'll be Biscup and Biondi both moving. So second and third now in a 2-0 count. This could be a big green light here for Keller.
If it's in the zone, you got to give him a green light. And if you're Roball, what do you throw? You got to try to go back to that breaking ball. It's the only thing that seems to be fine in the strike zone right now.
Pitch
Goes
there.
fastball inside.
Yeah. Called a ball again, so 3-0 count here, and green light and possibility to make the bases loaded. Got nowhere to go, so throw it right down the middle. He obliges. Green light was apparently taken off there.
No green light there.
Yeah, just to see a pitch and see what happens. Now you're sitting. That one drops low for ball 4, and just like that.
Now you got Lake.
Yep. You set up the bases loaded for a big opportunity here for Lake to pick up where he left off. The one thing about Lake, may not necessarily have the average like Jordan Keller does, but he will. It's either, folks, it's either going to be a strikeout or it's going to be hit pretty hard, and that benefits Lake all the way, especially with bases loaded. As time is called here, we'll see if there's anything happening just yet. Nothing down in the bullpen area. Bullpen, we'll say, is sponsored by Nico's Italian Restaurant. They may get a couple that way anyways. Today's music is brought to you by Chris Biondi, another one of the fine gentlemen of the Baseball Boosters program here. As I tell you what, when I look to the left to see Chris, I'm looking at a good crowd here. A decent crowd for the Wolverines. Bleachers are pretty well filled here on a just about a 45-degree, 20-mile-an-hour day.
Up for the Wolverines, shortstop, number 3, Aaron Lake.
All right, folks, so here we go. Aaron Lake up at the plate. 1 for 1 today, and help get one of those 3 runs up on the board, looking for more. And first pitch swinging. This could be trouble. No wind, though, this time around. It's going to fall into the glove.
Great play by the right fielder.
Yep. Wow. Of all the times, the wind kind of just stayed straight to the right. So, my goodness. So that'll end the second inning here, folks. We'll head to the third. Still 3-0 in favor of Ellwood City. All right, folks, welcome back here to Sanders Field. 3-0 lead for the Wolverines. Big opportunity there last inning. Bases loaded. Unfortunately, first pitch swinging there by Lake for the third out. Keeps this one in check. 3-0 Wolverines back in the field of play. First pitch strike there, so nice for Kennedy to kind of pick up where he left off. And at the plate right now for the Buccaneers, first baseman number 21, Cale Bitts. Right back up through the middle, shot for
right
Cuevas.
There. Nice play.
Wow.
What a play by Michael Cuevas.
Nice little web gem right off the bat here, folks, in the first game. Cuevas coming forward. He did not hesitate. He knew come forward, and he went and dove. And
that was an
first
interesting sequence from Kennedy at that at bat. I mean, he starts him off fastball. I would assume that he would have went back to a breaking ball there, but he stuck with the fastball. But, you know, when you got a speedster in the outfield who's had a reliable glove, you can do that.
Yep, Cuevas' range is pretty darn good. Forward, back, left, and right. Ooh.
Nice bunt.
Yeah, nice bunt there. Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah, the cliff. Yeah, that little grass there down the foul baseline of third base kind of caught Mills off of his feet there. He slipped a little bit. It looks like he's okay.
That grass came in real nice. They planted in November.
Taking a little bit of a stroll there just to make sure he's good to go. So that'll make the count 0-1 here. Good bunt attempt by the batter. That is Brody Robaugh.
Oh, nice slide.
Wow. Man. Kennedy is dealing there. Swing and a miss. Makes the count quickly 0-2 on, Brady. My apologies. 2 Bradys in the lineup. Brady Robaugh. There, swing and a miss, strike 3, and just like that, Kennedy now sitting, I believe, with 6 strikeouts in the game.
They are way out in front of that slider, and they are not letting it. They are not letting it travel.
No, yeah, you're right. You nailed that one. We'll head back to the top of the lineup here. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Aaron Walsh, number 6. The one lone hit here for the Buccaneers, that double, basically on the second pitch of the game. With nobody on here, I expect Kennedy to kind of come right at him. Yeah. See what he can do.
I mean, why not come under his hands?
Yep.
I mean, you got a 3-run lead. Let your infielders make some plays and try to limit your pitch count this inning.
Yep. And how the wind is playing, I don't think anybody's hitting any home run anytime soon. I probably jinxed it, but
there's the inside pitch.
I'll make the count 2-1 now. Kennedy being pretty efficient here, just sitting now at 37 pitches. It's a good number.
What are we looking at balls to strike ratio?
Oh, it's off the charts.
It's got to be ridiculous right now.
Yeah, right now 38 pitches, 26-12.
That's efficient right there,
yep.
folks. Yep. Right here, I go slider in. Fastball or slider in.
2-2 count, 2 outs here. Kennedy looking to close the book through 3. That one.
In.
Oh, man.
Just foul.
Yep. Somehow found a way to make contact on there on the end of the bat there and chip to the left sideline here. Foul ball.
Well, you set him up inside there, so now you can go away.
Yep.
Or you come right back inside. Yeah, you can go right back to the slider away. Like I said, they've been out in front of it, and I don't expect that to be changing. Shakes it off, shakes it off, shakes it off again.
Continues. There you go. 2-2 pitch. Missing up.
Fastball away.
Yep. And outside, so that'll make the count full here. Let's see what Kennedy and Keller agree on here. Time called there by the batter Walsh. Kind of readjusting.
Luca Carcel jogging in from left field. Freshman Luca Carcel, yeah. Varsity jersey.
Pitch there, jammed them, and good play there for Walsh just to get anything on that ball, and that one's fouled off. Once again, to a full count pitch. That one there, Whoa. Yep, just apparently a little bit high there, and that'll be ball 4. So kind of the, say the chain in the lineup there for Kennedy. It was the first batter, Walsh. He has now a double and a walk. The only batter basically on the base. So that'll bring up number 7, J.J. Julius Livingston, third baseman here for the Buccaneers. 0 for 1 so far today. Is that one the ball as well from Kennedy?
Runner goes.
Yep. Throw down.
Just on the outside.
Yep,
Ball
on the
gets
wrong
away from
side.
Lake.
Oh, boy. That's going to put the runner now at third. So give credit to Aaron Walsh. Kind of keep an eye on that one. It gets past the shortstop in the second base area there, and it goes right to center field. So now the runner will go to third base. 2-0 count now.
Throw on the wrong side of the bag. Heck of a jump right there. It would have been bang bang if it was on target.
So back-to-back pitches, balls. So ball 4 again, so another walk here. And we were talking about how efficient those first 2 innings were for Kennedy, and kind of the first time today that he's got a little bit of trouble. First and third, 2 outs. That brings up number 1. That's Brady Golridson, shortstop here for the Buccaneers.
Will the Wolverines try to throw out the runner first if he decides to go here? That's the question. There he goes.
Throw down.
Not in time.
Yep. Unfortunately, that one not in time. The runner will go and slide into second, and the run will come across the board. So that'll make the score now 3-1 as Houston, Chartiers-Houston gets 1 back. Pitch outside, evens it back up 1-1.
Kennedy, I think, trying to do a little bit too much here. He needs to rely on his fielders a little bit here. Trying to be a little bit too cute around the plate here. Just throw to contact and let your fielders make a play. You got a 2-run lead here, and bats will start working. Coach Bobby for a mound visit.
So we have a break in the action. We're talking about Ellwood City Sports. Spring Sports kicks in action across the board. Next week, you got the softball team. I think their first game is March 17th. They start their season. And then you got boys tennis. That'll start on Monday. They quickly jump into things, and they got a bunch of matches right off the bat. And then we got track and field later in the week. I think next weekend or near that Friday, I think they've got the Wilmington relays going on for track and field. So 1-1 count here. Once again, that one up high and over the batter's head there, and makes the count 2-1. Just kind of need a reset here for the Wolverines. 2-1 count. That one there down low. Makes the count now 3-1. Kennedy on the verge here of walking another batter, the second one of the inning. Making things a little bit tougher here. Top of the third. Pitch there up high, and that is ball 4, so another walk for Kennedy.
Kennedy's rhythm is a little off right now. He seemed to be switching it up last at bat, tried a little bit of quick pitch, goes back to the slow and get down. Deep breath here from Kennedy and try to get it out here.
So I'll bring up number 2, the catcher, Dominic Kumer. 0 for 1 today here. So far, Buccaneers really haven't shown too much contact-wise. It's just been a product of pitching outside, inside, and hitting the plate versus not. And right now, Kennedy's a little bit off in his rhythm. No contact back to the shortstop here. An easy play to second in time.
Nice play.
Yep. So the damage is kind of held in check there. Just one run across the board. That'll make the score now 3-1. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Wolverines up by 2. All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom of the third inning here. 3-1 lead here for the Wolverines as they give one back here to the Buccaneers. First pitch there, and yes, he did go, was Mills at the plate, number 8.
Wolverines miss an opportunity last bottom half with the bases loaded with Lake at the plate.
That one, good contact
Nice
by
base
Mills,
hit.
base hit, yep. Off to the right side of the mound and past the second baseman, so nice second pitch of the inning, base hit by Mills.
That's a good piece of hitting there. Curveball down in the zone. He went down and got it, did it to the right side.
Pitcher, number 5, Nate Kennedy.
Aaron Lake was a little impatient last bottom half of that inning with the bases loaded. He watched two hitters there. Look at four straight balls, 8 straight balls, and got a little antsy with the bases loaded, I think, there, Brad.
Yep.
Runner number 14.
So I think we're going to have a pinch runner, number 14. That's going to be Nardone, Joey Nardone.
Joey Nardone,
Yeah.
Freshman Joey Nardone.
I was going to say, yeah, the younger of the 2 Nardones, a freshman here.
Another well-deserved varsity jersey for a freshman.
Oh, my. Did we see the sun coming out to the left side? Wow. What is that? Oh, man. Had a great lesson today. Kids didn't like it. Had a quiz on light wavelengths. So all about light, sunlight, radiation. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a pop quiz?
It was not a pop quiz, but it was a quiz, all right.
Good thing they prepared.
Yes, they did. First pitch there to the next batter, and that is going to be number 5, Nate Kennedy. Looking to kind of help his own here with the runner at first after the base hit by Mills. So we get close to crossing 5:30 local time here. Pitch there, swing and a miss by Kennedy.
A little late on the pitch.
So here's the 0-2 count. Contact
Good
there to the
contact.
third base.
Bobble third.
Yep. Is it going to stay? I think it's going to go down. Yep.
Held the
And
bag, and is Kennedy okay? Looks like he tripped a little bit.
yeah, Kennedy tripped a little bit. No contact between the two, but the step there on the plate and then the bounce over. He's looking okay here. He's going to jog through. So job somewhat done. Gets the runner to advance there to second with the first out of the inning.
I'd rather see Cuevas swing here rather than bunt, but with his speed, you never know. Making good contact all summer into the fall.
First pitch there from Robaugh, strike.
Started off hot last year, but then the scouting reports come out closer to the playoffs, and they see that breaking ball, and that's something that that he's been working on, trying to get that breaking ball, and good swing there.
That one contact then out of play. Foul ball makes count now 0-2.
Pretty decent lead from Nardone at second.
Pitch there swung at and hit straight up the chute, but backwards out of play for the foul ball. So that'll keep the count 0-2 here. As we get the typical bullpen instructions here from the umpires. The bullpen's here down the first and third base line, and got to have somebody cover up everybody, and then you got to shift all the way down to the bottom right corner.
Michael's got to be sitting breaking ball.
Yep.
All
Foul
fastball
right
in
back.
on the hands. Maybe setting him up for that breaking ball because that has been working all day.
Fairly glad that that net was not ripped, and if not, there goes the computer and probably my face. That one fell
Those
straight
baseball
back to
boosters 2 years ago got you new nets.
Contact
Contact
there.
into the hole, nice hit.
Yep. And they're going to hold. We're gonna bring
Nardone
him-
is getting sent. He's going to be safe up.
Yeah, unfortunately, the left fielder there for the Buccaneers kind of fumbled a little bit. Either way, they were close to sending him, and that will plate the run anyway. So now 4-1. Good hitting from,
Next up for the
once
Wolverines,
again, Michael Cuevas.
DH number 10, Jordan Boker.
Jordan Boker now at the plate, his second at bat. Fun fact about Jordan Boker, he received 5 unofficial votes in last year's mayoral election.
Contact there. It's
Base
going to
hit.
fall for base hit. Oh, man.
Look at that. Future mayor of Ellwood City, Jordan Boker, with a base hit up the middle. 3 of those votes were in this booth today, folks.
Well, next time it comes up, he's got mine, so that's 4.
Next up for the Wolverines, left fielder, number 7,
Oh, my.
Anthony Barbario.
All right, so that'll bring up number 7, Anthony Barbario, 0-for-1 today. But starting to see a couple things string together here. Nice at-bats by the Wolverines. Looking to add to it. Ooh, going with the bunt here. He did go technically committed there, so that's strike 1, 0-1 count here. on
Barbario had one of the 3 hits against Ambridge in the scrimmage.
Again, that was a 4-2 game Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. I can't remember.
I believe it was Tuesday. Every day runs together.
You nailed it. Exactly where I was headed to. These days start to slide together, although we know today's for sure Friday.
It's the best day of the week.
Absolutely. Need more of them. 1-1 count here to Barbario. Outside edge, not given.
That one looked like it was on the chalk of the other batter's box.
Yep. So I'll make the count 2-1. Pitch outside again as the wind picks up. Makes count now 3-1.
We got leadoff coming up, do we not? Top of the order.
Yep.
So I get another opportunity here. If Barbario can get on, we got the top of the order with the bases loaded.
Yeah. Again, folks, 1 out. Big opportunity here for Barbs and company. Pitch outside, but called a strike. That'll make count full. Barbario name that we've heard in Ellwood City a decent amount of time. Several years back. Heard him on the football team. And when I say several years, we're talking about the 80s. full count.
Nice piece of hitting. Oh,
man.
almost a nice play.
Wow.
Great reaction by the pitcher.
Yeah.
Robo almost got his head taken off.
Yeah.
What a nice piece of hitting by Barberio there, though. Solid contact, line drive up the middle.
Back to the top of the order for the Wolverines.
Just glad we're able to talk right after that happened and not be calling on the trainers. But either way, Robaugh gets the out, and runners do advance for the Wolverines.
Top of the order back up. Need to be patient here. You got runners on second and third. You got to let the pitcher bring you something you can hit.
So again, Jake Biscup here, number 25, 0 for 1. Led us off on basically the third or fourth pitch with a hit by pitch. As the wind picks up, this one's going to go way right. That's going to go over the bullpen and almost took out a car. Oh, man.
The Ellwood City hitters getting a little antsy with runners in scoring position. Need to show a little bit more patience. We've seen that in the Ambridge game with Jake. Got up with the bases loaded again and seen a heavy dose of breaking balls.
Yep, and we know it's a non-section game, so pitching will automatically change in some way or some fashion, but you try to get that pitch count up and maybe get that energy level a little bit lower. Sometimes you get the pitcher to make a mistake here and throw you a good one.
Right there, dribbler down the wall.
Yeah, it's going to go foul here. So that'll make the count 0-2. Big opportunity here for Biscup.
Biscup down in the count 0-2. He's seen 2 pitches as his bat. That one looked like it was inside, too, off the hands.
Wolverines going with those pinstripes, the white and the blue, and
it's better than the all blue.
I'm there with you. I'm there with you. I enjoy the half-cut blue, but not full blue. Too much blue.
I'll tell you, the Autism black jerseys from last year, Autism Awareness
Those were
Day.
cool.
There's a drive by Biscup to center.
It's going to hang up and not bend too much.
And of course, the wind didn't assist that.
So the center fielder there for the Buccaneers will make the catch. That's Walsh. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning. Wolverines get one back. It's 4-1 Ellwood City. All right, folks, welcome back here as we head to the top of the 4th inning. 4-1 lead here for the Wolverines, and that'll bring up to the plate for the Buccaneers. That will be number 15, Parker Riggle, 0 for 1 today. As Kennedy is back out there for another inning for Ellwood City. First pitch outside for ball 1. That one catches the outside edge, and kind of where Kennedy's been living on Riggle. I want to say that's the lone lefty that we've seen so far today. Second, my apologies. Yeah. That one drops there. Just misses. Makes count 2-1.
Tough to see where those pitches are. They all look like they were pretty much in the same spot. Nate Kennedy's hat goes flying.
Wow.
Dorn. And a strike.
I think I've seen everything here now from Sanders Field as the hat goes flying, and a little assist there from Nardone at first. Again, a little bit of the bullpen warming up here for the Buccaneers. Looks like it'll be number 17. Try to get that in the roster here. That looks like that will be, who is that? Lucas Wright warming up for the Bucks.
Ball in the dirt there for a full count here coming for Kennedy.
Full count pitch, fouled off. And
Keller almost had that on the tip.
yep.
Slams his glove, thinks he should have had it.
It's a play we've seen Keller sometimes make in the past. Full count here, trying to help out Kennedy. That one there, right on the edge, but not called.
Wow.
Oh, my.
That looked good to me.
Yeah, and I think that's why you see Jordan Keller kind of look back and just kind of nicely ask.
Friendly glance, we'll
yeah.
say. A nice friendly glance.
Yep. So that'll plate the runner at first, Riggle. Now up at the plate for the Bucks is number 4. That's Josh Hawkins. 0 for 1 today. Looking for the bunt. He did go for it.
Fouls it
Fouled
back.
it off. Yep.
Big lead at first base, trying to get base runners in scoring position here. Mills charging on the bunt. A lot of small ball early on in this young season.
Yep.
I'm a fan of it if it's necessary.
1 count there. Fouled off again. So let's see what they call for here. 0-2 count. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Not in Kansas anymore, Mr. Biondi.
Get a little bit of time there. Pitch count here for Kennedy so far, 62. Robaugh with 66. So pitch counts for both individuals fairly well, but 4-1 lead here for the Wolverines.
I'd come back inside here.
So setting on the outside edge, maybe switch it off. No. Man. Yep. Miss outside, makes the count now 1-2. As the wind picks up again. That one.
Strike 3.
Yep, catches a corner, called strike.
Looking.
Yep, and that will officially be the 7th strikeout now for Kennedy.
Fastball on the outside corner. Got him looking.
Number 22, Luke.
So I'll bring up number 22, Luke Barish, left fielder here. 0 for 1. Again, so far in this one, folks, Buccaneers just 1 hit, and that was Walsh. Oof. Swing and miss on that first pitch there.
Another nice slider by Kennedy right there.
Yeah.
And that last at bat, that's what that slider does. It sets you up for a solid fastball. They may be looking slider and anticipating that and get caught off guard.
Trying to catch him off guard at first base there. Pick off attempt, back safe. There is the runner, Riggle.
Got him leaning.
Oh,
almost had him.
Yeah, Riggle was leaning, and he was dead to rights if that throw over was a little bit more velocity, but we'll see what Riggle does now because that probably shortens up your step just a tad. Pitch there, back up through the middle. Tough play. It's going to go off the glove, basically, of Lake. He did reach out, but it's going to be base hit there right through the middle by Barish.
Great effort there. Blake playing a little bit more straight up there than he normally would with runner on first.
21, Cal.
that will bring up number 21, Cale Bitts. Opportunity with runners at first and second with one out.
Bitts had the hard line drive to center.
Yes, he did.
And another hard line drive to right.
Right to Biscuit.
He's
going
going
to
try to tag.
Oh, boy.
Relay.
Dead to rights. Dead to rights.
Oh.
Ball hits the fence here. So, fortunately, not an out at third, but no harm, no foul in the terms of runs. That'll hold the runners at second and third on the tag up with 2 outs now.
Better relay they got him. He was dead to rights at third on that tag. Great throw by Jake to the cutoff. Just a little rush by Aaron, I think.
Pitcher, number 14, Brady Robaugh.
So we'll head to number 14, Brady Robaugh, looking to help himself, the opposing pitcher. He's going to try to bunt with 2 outs. And
maybe a squeeze play.
yeah, it looked like a squeeze, yeah. That puts Cameron Mills now in motion. Get the runner at third. Let's see if they stay with it like that. Oh, 1 count. Swing and a miss.
Slider for a strike.
Yep.
I don't think we've seen Chartiers-Houston get 1 bunt down today that they've attempted.
Yeah, each one has kind of gone off to left side foul line, and one of the perks of being at home, knowing that foul line. Two count here for Kennedy, looking to get out of another jam here. Runners second and third. Trying to get that one to drop, does not, stays up, so 2-2.
I'd go fastball in here.
Deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners, and 2 more votes for Boker.
Slider
Swing and a miss.
away, got him.
Wow. And a good time to have his 8th strikeout of the day. That's Nate Kennedy, folks. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. We're halfway through this one. Wolverines up by 3. All right, folks, welcome back as we head to the bottom of the 4th. We're way past halfway. Good bunt there. Unfortunately, right back to the pitcher. You want that one to go to the third baseline. And
you want to try to drop it down third base. Again, going back to the small ball. I mean, Biondi's put 2 good swings on it. I don't see the reason to bunt here with Keller up behind him.
Yep.
Maybe and Robaugh's still on the mound. I mean, we've seen a lot of inconsistency from Robaugh, a lot of balls. In first pitch right there, we gave him an out.
Yeah, a couple innings here where Robaugh has – there was that one inning, I think it was a second or third yeah, it was a second inning where he went 4 or 5 pitchers or batters in a row. He fell behind, and that pitch count starts going up, although he's brought it back. Just 67 pitches right now.
He's definitely found the zone.
Wind continuing to blow in from left to right. Somehow they're saying still 55 degrees.
That ball has hit a car in the Nico's parking lot.
Oh,
That's where it's at. Keller 1 for 1 with a base hit and a walk today.
looking to add to it here. That one could be trouble. See if the wind pulls it. It does,
Yeah,
but
he
it
catches it.
Wow, what a play by the right fielder. That's the second out.
Ball definitely carried out to right, but another nice play by the right fielder to judge the wind.
Yeah. Today would be one of those days where you have web gems, but not your typical ones just based upon moving 20 feet to the left. So we'll head to the third batter of the inning here. That's Aaron Lake, shortstop. 1 for 2 here. Looking to kind of bounce back from that bases loaded swing, and unfortunately does it again here. Swing and a miss. Makes the count 0-1. Big gap right through the middle here. Try to shoot it right where it came from, and that one's going to be a little bit tricky, but about 3 feet foul to the right. First
2
baseline.
quick strikes for Robaugh.
Yeah. Only 5 pitches so far this inning.
Got to see a little bit more patience from the Ellwood hitters. Again, we got to drive that, like you're saying, Brad, we got to drive that pitch count up and just be patient and give them, got to find something you can hit.
And it's no knock to Robaugh, but we haven't seen him consistently get that third strike call, so take advantage of that. There you
There's
go.
a base hit.
Good contact right back through the middle. Nothing too heavy, but base hit for Aaron Lake, now 2 for 3.
Next up for the Wolverines, third baseman, number 8, Kim Mills.
So now that'll bring up third baseman Kim Mills, and here's where the Wolverines can potentially set up some damage here, trying to get back-to-back hits here. Called strike, dropping in by Robaugh. Lake, not necessarily the fastest individual, but with that 6'4", 6'3" frame, he's got some decent strides, make it trouble. That one drops low in the dirt there, makes the count even 1-1.
Oh, that's
my.
off the mask of the umpire. My goodness. Give him a break there, Catch. Go out and visit your pitcher.
Yeah.
Give him some time here.
He definitely took that one. And
He took a hard hit there.
with this weather and how cold it is, that one, you're going to feel that one for a little bit.
At least it's Friday.
Yeah.
He might be retired, so. That's right. Great point by Chris Biondi. Good thing he didn't duck his head. No helmet
Yeah.
on top of that mask.
Yep. Fortunately, more chalk continues to blow into the opposing dugout. There may be more chalk in the dugout than there is at home plate here soon.
You need a lot of car washes on the third base, on the first base side here.
So true. Wow. Oh, there goes the netting here in the field of play now.
Turtle shell
Yep,
starting to
turtle
creep
shell.
its way onto the playing field.
Got to be careful about that. That could take out. Yeah, that could go down the third base coach there, which is Chris Wise. We'll see if he gets caught in the netting.
Ball thrown away. Lake was going on the pitch.
Yeah, and runner will advance.
That'll be a stolen base for Lake.
Yep.
He was there well before the pitch was thrown.
So big opportunity here. That'll make the count now 2-2, and Lake now at second. So here's where the speed and the power could come into play between Mills and Lake together. Pitch there.
Chopper's got to
Yep.
go.
It's going to drop,
He's
and
got
that's
a
going to be a
chance.
tough play.
Oh, hits the hit runner.
Yep.
Hit Mills in the back, safe at first.
Wow, Mills will be safe. He was not in any line of play on the inside of the line, so that should be good. They're going to check it just to be.
They are checking.
Yep.
They were seeing if he was moving into the field of play.
I think he was okay from
I
what
think
we
he
saw.
kept his baseline.
Yep. He did take it off the back, so you can see he's grimacing a little bit. He's good, but that's another one of those stingers that you feel for a while.
That's the umpire. That's the home plate umpire's call there. The box is not necessarily the rule as long as he establishes his baseline. He runs and stays in that line. He's okay where he was at, and I think that's going to be the call. He's going to be safe at first. The run scores for Ellwood, more cushion.
Yep, looks like it. So
Wolverines pitcher, number 5, Nate Kennedy.
So somehow that works out for Mills and makes the score now 5-1. And that'll bring up Nate Kennedy here with Mills at first with 2 outs.
I'd like to see Nate get a hit here, help himself out a little bit.
Sometimes offense helps with the confidence and defense. It's been pretty accurate on the mound so far, but
it sounds like we're announcing from a wind tunnel.
yeah, this is insane.
But my goodness, I have never experienced wind like this.
It's been a long time.
I wonder if it's as loud out there.
I would say, folks, we're a lot safer here in the press box, but you never know.
I'm not sure about that.
Contact there, foul off to the left side, makes the count now even 1-1. Monday, this game was in danger of maybe not being played because we were calling snow in the area, but then it warmed up enough to where it stayed up north.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
There you go. Good call, Keith, on that one. That's a big one for Kennedy.
He sat back, kept his weight back, drove through that breaking ball and hit it to left field. That was a nice piece of hitting by Kennedy.
So I'll put runners
Trying to
down.
get a courtesy runner here. He's looking at the dugout. He may want to get some cover there from the
Except for
wind.
the Wolverines
Yep.
center fielder, number 1.
It's a courtesy here.
Here he comes, courtesy runner. Go get warm, Nate. Put your pitching jacket on and
Courtesy runner, number 12.
get a sip of water.
Hogue.
Dom Hogue.
Yeah, great to see another senior, Dom Hogue, coming over from football. And
Oh, yeah, and going to continue his football career at Clarion.
yep,
Congratulations to Dom Hogue on that.
looking forward to seeing what he does in his college career. But got a couple more games of baseball to see. So that's kind of neat to see.
This is Dom Hogue's first time playing baseball in 4 years. His last championship won with Skip Kennedy as the manager.
Oh, boy. Oh, is that going to stay?
Looked like a can of corn there.
Yep. Unfortunately, Cuevas' hit there goes right to the right fielder for the 3rd out. So, folks, we'll head to the 5th inning here. Wolverines get one again. It's now 5-1 Ellwood City.
And the 4, we have
All right, folks, welcome back here as we head to the 5th inning. Top of the 5th here, up at the plate is the top of the lineup once again for the Bucks. Number 6, Aaron Walsh. First pitch from Kennedy outside for ball 1, and Kennedy's still going here. Good line so far. Only 2 hits given up in that 1 run, and on top of it, sitting there at 73 pitches and 8 strikeouts.
Fly ball to right.
It's going to stay and hang up there for
Biondi
Biondi.
with a nice play.
Yeah.
Long way to run for Biscup on that play.
Yep.
You know, with Kennedy at 73, 74 pitches, you know, we're looking at some new relievers coming in for the Wolverines this year with Matt Kelly,
Yeah.
possibly Jacob Biscup coming in. We know we lost Willie Nardone this year, and Owen Andrews, who was a reliable arm out of the bullpen last year for us.
Yeah.
So interesting to see who we're going to be utilizing in the bullpen this year.
Yeah, it's a couple positions for Ellwood to fill, first base and right field, and those are kind of being filled by seniors. And the one spot that I would say that Ellwood will try to figure out a 4th or 5th pitcher is that relief end of things.
We swapped one Nardone out for another at first base. Very reliable Willie, now playing at Penn State Chenango, I believe.
Yep. Pitch inside, makes the count now 2-0. At the plate there is Livingston. 0 for 1 today. Again, Chartiers-Houston held to just 2 hits. Called strike there. Good pitch back. Two 2-1 count. Catches the outside corner there. Makes the count now even 2-2. So we're closing in at 6 o'clock local time. Punch there back to the pitcher. Kennedy stays up. So glad he stays up on that one.
Nice play by Nardone.
Nice play, yeah. Always afraid when they come off that mound to the right that they're going to trip and fall. But give credit there, Nardone reaching out there. Batter's out, it's 2 outs.
Wonder if we're going to see more pitch count management this year. We had last year pitchers going into the 90s in their pitch count. I wonder if we're going to continue to see that with the bullpen not really nailed down yet.
Unfortunately, I have not, and I'll admit this, Keith, I have not looked it up just yet to see if there were any role changes or anything fancy in terms of pitch count and this and that. I think everything so far has stayed the same, but I guess I have a little bit of homework to do when I get home.
I have some homework to do. I got to figure out how to research like you do, Brad. I mean,
It takes a bit.
it sure does. You got some great notes here.
I will say it does help with Game Changer, giving us access to things that keep things organized every single year in and out. So a lot of this information for Chartiers-Houston coming from Max Preps, Game Changer, years past. 0-2 count here for Kennedy.
A couple shakes off at a time.
This would be a big pitch here just to kind of get out of the inning with only 10 pitches. See if he can do it.
Got it.
He gets the
Yes,
call.
sir.
9th strikeout for Kennedy. That'll clock him in with just 10 pitches in the inning. Now at 82. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Wolverines up by 4. All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom of the 5th inning, 5-1 lead for the Wolverines. As we're talking some plans for golf potentially next year. Good ideas, some ideas of streaming. And we'll leave that one on the table for the summer. But either way, Wolverines looking good so far here at Sanders Field, up 5-1, looking to add to it as we have Boker coming up. Looking to make some changes. The Wolverines.
The mayor,
play.
another contact.
Runs it out here. Throw to first in time. Does he stay?
Oh, he held the bag. That was close. That was close. I thought he was off the bag.
Yep. So out first there, called officially by the umpire.
A lot of close plays at first today. The first baseman coming off the bag. I'm not sure if it's throws. I'm not sure if it's the stretch, but the wind's definitely playing a factor in that. And that one's close. And Chris Wise asking, he's going to ask for a review here.
Yeah, quick, short little play there. Just say, hey, come on over if you don't mind. Ask him, have a little conversation, see what he saw. And
hopefully the home plate umpire is not still seeing stars after that shot off the mask. I think he's going to let the first base ump have his call because that's mostly his call, and they usually never overturn that. And there it is.
Yep. So they'll officially say 1 out. So we'll move on to the bottom line here, number 7. That's Anthony Barbario. 0 for 2 today, but has had a couple opportunities to run down that first baseline here, see if we can get one in the field of play. Pitch out there outside for ball 1 there. Again, new pitcher is number 17, Lucas Wright. There, outside, misses there in the chalk area, makes the count 2-0.
Good patience by Barbario here at this at bat. New pitcher, see what he has for you.
2-0 count from Wright.
Wanted that one a little bit.
Yep. So straight switch there as the book will close on Brady Robaugh.
Nice outing by Robaugh. Started to find the zone. Breaking ball was working well. Oh, nice rip.
There you go. Nice little punch there from Barbario, and that's going to be a base hit, and he'll look that one in the left field. So base hit there by Barbs.
Back to the top of the order for the Wolverines. With right fielder,
The book on Robaugh, officially 4 innings pitched wise, 82 pitches, 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. So we head back to the top of the lineup here. A big opportunity for Biscup. 0 for 2 today, but kind of the typical day where he gets hit by pitch right off the bat.
Let's not be deceived by the speed of Anthony Barbario on first base. He gets in the open field during, as the fullback there.
Yep.
During the football season, he got some speed on him. Just nobody to run over.
Takes a couple steps there at first. Outside again.
Nice lead by Barbario at first. Let's see if Jake can get off the schneid here and get his first hit of the year. And there it is, another hit by pitch. Attaboy Jake, up to 21 in his career.
Oh.
Next up for the Wolverines, second baseman, number 2.
It's crazy how many he gets, and it's never having to, he just stands there.
He just takes it.
Just takes it.
Reminds me of Jason Kendall. Jason Kendall, just a statue in there, just wore body armor and took every fastball off his elbow.
Yep. I'll bring up Biondi here. 1 for 2. Big opportunity. Runners up first and second, 1 out. And that's one you want to leave alone there up high.
Up by the eyeballs. Get a little antsy.
So far, Ellwood, 10 hits for 5 runs in this one.
got speed on the base paths here, maybe a little hit and run. I mean, that takes a different approach than the bunt.
Pitch outside makes the count 1-1.
Big hole on the right side. Second baseman and the shortstop pinching up the middle. Hoping for a double play. Ball up. 2-1 on the count. Biondi very reliable in these situations last year. Bat on ball. And there it is to the right side, a little bit, but a foul.
Wind picks up yet again. Surprised we haven't seen more obstacles go across the field.
That is surprising.
Wow, that was something else. All right, folks. Well, we are back, and looks like everything's working now. So to catch you guys up on what has happened, a little bit of everything. Action-wise here, still 5-1, but the issue was transformers, this and that, a little bit of everything. So we'll catch you up to speed here as we are in the top of the 7th with 2 outs.
2 strikes.
2 strikes. So an 0-2 count, 2 outs here. Puts the Buccaneers to their last strike opportunity here. See if Cameron Mills closes out, and he does with a swing and a miss. What a way to come back on the broadcast. Wow.
What a start to the year.
Yeah. There's not been wow. That was not seen many games end like that, but let's see here. Trying to put this one in the books, folks. Final score officially as things wrap up. We do apologize. The wind here knocked out a couple things here. We heard some power lines down on Route 65. The transformer here near the ballpark unfortunately went out, and somehow, in some way or some fashion, kind of seems like that's how it works. Power comes back, and you guys got to catch the last out of the game. So final score here, Ellwood City 5, Chartiers-Houston 1. The Wolverines will improve to the 1-0 on the season as Buccaneers will fall 0-1 in this non-section game. The win will go and be credited to Nate Kennedy. The loss will go to Robaugh, who pitched fairly well in 4 innings. And then Cameron Mills there finished things off here at the end. Ellwood City going from Nate Kennedy to Cam Mills to finish things off, and then a couple pitchers there. We'll have all the results, the standings, and the stats-wise from tonight's game on our social media accounts. And you can always check them out on Game Changer. We do apologize, but Mother Nature said kind of a victory for them first before the Wolverines. So we'll cap things there, folks. We do apologize. You can go back and watch the first couple innings, and then on Game Changer, we try to keep it as open as much as we could. But either way, final scores, we see the power companies and everything going all out and a little bit of everything going on. So they must have fixed the transformer and ready to go. So there you go, folks.
No line at Nico's.
No line at Nico's. So we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. A little bit different in the end, but that's why they call it the first one. And Keith, we do appreciate you joining us, and I know it's not the last time either. So
absolutely not. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Looking forward to it, and as you said, it makes a difference when it makes time go, and
it sure does. Filling up the dead air and having good conversation.
Yeah.
You know, some things Ellwood needs to work on coming up into the next game on Monday, and I think they'll get those things straightened out and try to get those base runners across home plate and not left on base.
Yep. So, folks, that will be the scheduled next game on Monday. We'll see what happens here, weather permitting, obviously. We'll keep you updated on our social media accounts and our website, once again, www.ecwolverines.com. Final score one more time here from Sanders Field, Ellwood City 5, Chartiers-Houston 1. On behalf of Ellwood City Sports, Brad Windhorst, Keith Keller, good night, folks, and we'll catch you next time on Ellwood City Sports.